This blind woman walks into a convenience store. She doesn't buy anything. Instead, she demands 2 million yuan from the cashier. The cashier doesn't understand what she means, but she says,
사람아, 죽일게.
it turns out that night when Ethan accidentally killed someone, this woman happened to be passing by with her guide dog. She's not actually blind. She just has a vision problem and is pretending to be blind. Ethan thought there were no witnesses. He never expected she saw everything. The woman gives him a few days to raise the money, and she warns him not to get any smart ideas, to avoid going to prison. Ethan desperately starts raising money. He returns the phone he just bought. He goes to the convenience store manager to ask for an advance on his salary. He sells his mother's apartment without her knowledge. Finally, he scrapes together 2 million yuan. He neatly arranges the 2 million on the table, thinking everything will go smoothly. But the woman says, 2 million is only the first month's payment. Only then does Ethan realize something. The police never found that hammer at the crime scene. It turns out the woman took it. The woman holds the hammer and starts complaining. She says that she became an accomplice because of the small amount of money. How could she possibly settle for just 2 million? Ethan comes from an ordinary background. He didn't graduate from college. That's why he works part-time at a convenience store, thinking that he'll have to pay 2 million to this woman every month from now on. His body can't help but tremble. The woman doesn't notice his distress. She continues to mock Ethan. Ethan suddenly snatches the hammer. He warns her this is the last payment. He turns to leave, but the woman suddenly reveals his school and family information. Ethan stops and turns back. The woman removes her glasses. She sneers at him, saying he only knows how to do useless things. She says technology is so advanced these days. Ethan has already left his DNA in this room. If she testifies, Ethan will become a suspect. The police will also investigate his home. She's certain Ethan has no choice but to comply, because manslaughter carries a 15-year prison sentence. Once you have a criminal record, your future becomes completely dark.
감당할 수 있어요? 이땅 씨가 잘하면 돈도 깎아줄게요. 감옥 안 가고.
Ethan says he'll let her help him, but he clearly knows that if he agrees, he'll be controlled like a dog by this woman forever. He can't take it anymore. He raises the hammer. One hammer solves 2 problems. Ethan takes the 2 million and quickly leaves. A few days later, the milk delivery person notices the milk at the door hasn't been picked up. He jumps up to look inside the apartment. The police receive a report and arrive at the scene. There are no fingerprints or DNA evidence at the scene, but the police find bones in the stairwell downstairs. After investigation, these bones belong to the woman's parents. The woman is a fugitive. Ethan goes home. He thinks about his future. The first time, it was manslaughter. The second time, it was intentional murder. He doesn't understand why no one has come to arrest him yet. It turns out the guide dog drank all the blood in the room by the time the police arrived. Several days had passed, so there's no trace of Ethan at the scene.